Hello, baby.
Hi.
Do you have the mic in your hand?
I need to get it.
When are you gonna get it?
Jonathan said it's harder and closer to my mouth like this.
Yes, you have to hold it like
Guys.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Have you been okay?
Yes, I have.
Look how sleepy you are. You decided to watch another episode of Shaka Ilembe.
Yeah, because the King. Yeah, the story is just interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
What's been interesting about it?
Mm, besides the extremities of of darkness that is being shown there, the occult and witchcraft. It's very interesting to see because I think it also plays out or it plots out how black people were living in the 1700s and everything like that.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's an interesting thing because I've never watched Ushaga, the real one. You see that whole movie.
Mm.
I've never watched it.
So this is your
So it's my
first
first
time
time
in your
seeing
real life seeing a depiction
of
of
Ushaga
Ushaga and the
and the
whole.
Zulu whatever thing. Yeah, it's my first time, so it's a very interesting thing.
Yeah, although well, nobody has recorded how things were in the 1700s.
Yeah,
This is a depiction. It's
yeah.
a movie directed by Angus Gibson, ne?
Yeah, the bomb production.
Yeah, by Bomb Production. So yes, you've been enjoying Shaka Ilembe and it's a bit late, but I've really been wanting to shoot.
Hmm.
How does it feel being on camera?
It was good. I've missed it.
You have?
Yeah, but this whole thing that we're trying out, I'm not used to it. So hey,
Why?
uh,
Tell me the strangeness. What is strange about it?
I think how the setup is, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how the setup is. I'm not really quite used to it. I'm confused on which camera should I look at, this one or that one.
You're
But
supposed to
yeah,
look at me.
I'm supposed to look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But let's give it a try. Let's see.
Mm.
And the other thing is that, guys, my husband is just having this liberal kind of a transition in his character. And it's kind of like, okay, who is this now? Because I don't know him like this. I know him as we're conservative. So,
Kitse. So what do you
so,
think? You say I'm going through a what?
so I'm like being a liberal kind of a person, trying out new things and everything. One.
Uh-huh.
Look
New
at your
things
shirt. It's unbuckled. Awaitzwalla,
unbuttoned.
unbuttoned.
Uh-huh.
Awaitzwalla. So yeah, I'm not used to kind of this husband of mine that I'm looking at right now. Yeah.
What kind of husband are you used to?
The conservative man.
Hmm. Am I really a conservative guy at this point when I pay work? Is that what I've become?
I don't think you have become that. I think now, as I say, that you're transitioning into being this. Is it okay if I use the term liberal?
I think you're tiptoeing around it. You're probably saying like I am being chacharach. Am I?
Kind of.
Yeah. So here's what's been happening. Ne? This dear wife of mine, I've been telling her that I'm craving the good life because I've been a seriously hardworking person for a very long time. And one thing that I've heard about people like me who work very hard and delay gratification for very long is because, yes, they end up hitting their targets, but by hitting their targets, I mean they succeed. They ultimately get what they are pursuing, but then they find themselves now in this period where their time feels lost to them. They've spent so long pursuing success and money. They've spent so long building a company. And somewhere there, you find that they've lost themselves and now they just suddenly start wanting to find out who they truly are. You suddenly want to take off the suits and put on, shades and buy a Lamborghini. Some would call it a midlife crisis, but for me, it's not a midlife thing. It's I
So you're adventuring into that right now.
yes, when people I want a good life. That's what I've been saying to you. That's how I've put it to you. Hey, look
No, it's
how
okay.
you're yawning. It's Shaka Ilembe. How?
No, it's okay. No, besides that, I'm just tired from my situation, but it's okay.
From your situation?
Yeah.
What is your situation?
Yeah, I know. Let's not talk about that. It's not the time to talk about that.
Ah,
But but it's a good thing, hey. I'm not really against it, you see.
mm-hmm.
I think there's always that thing in ring. I remember it was Mr. Max saying that when your partner evolves, you gotta be able to evolve with them, you see.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the beginning of it, you see.
So I'm
And
evolving.
yeah, you are evolving. No human being can live in their lifetime and not evolve, you
Mm,
see. You are evolving. It's just me getting used to you transitioning or evolving
mm,
to become the person that you're becoming, you see. It might be a bit strange or tense or whatever, but I'll get used to it. I'll
mm.
get used to it.
What makes you nervous about you're a married woman.
Mm-hmm.
You marriage builds familiarity. You get used to things being a certain way. And it shocks a lot of married people when their partner suddenly says, I think I want to pursue something that is a bit more radical than what you're used to me doing. And so it's in marriages where people will actually see dynamic shifts and changes in one another. I guess when a parent also sees a child go from being their child to
Mm-hmm.
now being a child of the world, the voice of their friends and the TV and the earphones that they've got on is much louder now than the voice of the parent. So you see that dynamic shift.
Yeah.
So what is scary about that? I guess when a people it would be scary, wouldn't it?
Not not entirely, I believe so, but every person would have some anxieties or fears about, you know, we live in a world where people get blown away by different kind of winds, you see. But I say by different kind of winds, I mean like by different kinds of lifestyles, you see.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts off by little things, you see, saying that I'm trying this thing, I'm trying that out. Then the next thing, it's your lifestyle, you
How?
see.
Mm.
So I think, but now I think one of my fears is that. But the other thing that I know is that you're not a child.
Yes.
You are grown enough to understand and know what is right and what is wrong, and what is expected of you,
Yes.
Mabon. And
Mm.
being a public figure, being a CEO of a company, I believe you wouldn't try to build a lifestyle that would jeopardize who you are,
Yes.
Mabon. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm at ease with that. It's just I think it's just that thing, yeah, okay. One thing that I would say is that when you in when we're in marriages, right, we tend to be comfortable with our partners. So
Mm-hmm.
when they evolve, you're like, okay, who's this person?
Mm.
Your Of course your ears are gonna be like popping out or okay. You see your eyes, Luana might get you okay, who's this now?
Mm.
But as you learn the person, as you start to see, okay, they're not headed in the wrong direction, you see.
Mm-hmm.
They're just trying adventurous things, you see.
Yes.
Trying to be fun, maybe, or whatever that they want to do. Then you're like, okay.
Mm. So when I began the conversation, there hasn't been any dynamic change, yo.
Mm-hmm.
What it is just a desire for, a more comfortable life away from the hard grind. Not away from the hard grind, but rather the hard grind being run more efficient with trusted employees, trusted stakeholders, people who are good at doing what it is that we're doing together, etc., so that I can also have the opportunity to live a little bit more. In the current stage of where we are in our life, for the past 5 years, actually, I've been seriously grinding for this family. Haven't I, baby?
Yes, you have.
I have. Mm. And I grinded for far longer than I thought that I would. And man, I feel an exhaustion and like a very serious craving. You know, like when you're starting to really crave like excitement and thrill, bro. Like I wanna,
I'm gonna go on holidays.
yeah, man. I wanna shout. You know, like I wanna shout.
What do you mean you wanna shout?
I wanna shout. Hey, what's happening? I think I can hear the cable. I wanna shout. Aish, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. But anyway, when I pay work, ne? When we started having this conversation about me wanting to live a little, ne? So that I don't suppress monati too much, and then at some point in my life it all shows up all at the same time. To let it come out, to let the pressure out steadily. I remember telling you that I wanna what's happening to the sound? I remember telling you that I wanna buy a BMW M5 and sit on the back of it with my shirt open and take a picture for the gram, and you were like, "What?"
Yeah, I was kind of a bit surprised. It took me by surprise very much. Because it's something that I'd never expected of you to do that, you see.
So look at the whole me, ne? Look at the whole me, ne? Look at me, ne? I don't know what people think of me or how they perceive me, but I'm a lover of cars and men are, ne?
I don't
And
think the cause and the everything like that is the problem, right?
yes,
That has always been our debate, is that you think maybe that I'm against the cars. No, I don't think the cars are a problem, anything like that.
yes,
Me picturing you at the back of a BM, udutse mo putong, with your shirt unbuttoned, you see.
what's wrong?
It's There's nothing wrong with it. I think that's one thing that you're not able to understand, is that there is nothing wrong with it. I even
Yes,
tried to give you an example to say that no one has ever seen me in a bikini or a lingerie or anything like that. Should I
yes,
ever post a picture of me in a bikini or lingerie, people are going to get shocked by it, because why? It's not something that is within my daily character. People don't know me like that. You see?
yes,
People have never seen me wearing the short, it's if you can guy. So that's what I mean, is that I've never seen you in that kind of a character. You
baby.
see?
Let me be a male, ne? And say, I'd say you shooting in a bikini, ne, would be wrong.
No, I'm not.
But
Okay,
me
we are
shooting with a
digressing.
shirt open would be something that I say is safe and sound.
I don't think you still fail to understand my context of where I'm coming from and where I'm going,
Where
right?
you come from and where
I'm
you going.
saying to you, right,
Yes,
it's
babe.
not something that is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Having said that, I don't usually, you're not my man who I'm used to in that kind of a manner where you have
Mm-hmm.
shetarago isa konopetwa
Yes.
and sitting at the back of a boot, taking a selfie of yourself and everything like that.
Mm.
I'm not used to you like that.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with a picture, with a person taking a picture that kambraga bude koloi ya hae. If you're not used to
So
someone in
so
that
what is
character,
shocking? Okay,
you're
what is
gonna be
shock?
shocked.
Okay, what is shocking about it? Would I be king out of
What is
my character,
shocking
as you say?
about it is that I wouldn't really put it as to say that it's out of your character.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow the example of what I'm trying to show you about me with the bikini, right? Whether it's right or wrong, follow the narrative of which I'm telling you about. If
Mm-hmm.
you're not used to me wearing a lingerie or in a bikini, and I wear it for the first time, you probably get shocked. Whether you become amazingly shocked or wrongfully shocked. right?
Yes.
The fact that you're never or any person has ever seen me get a bikini wear and posting a picture out of that. Not even a bikini. A bikini wear probably it's extreme, right? But a short. I want to show they are very short these days and they wear them on the streets and you and as a
Oh.
woman you'd be surprised that okay, what the hell is happening?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised, or everyone else who knows me personally would be surprised to see if I post a picture like that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I mean.
okay. 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 So yeah, well, besides sitting on the back of a BMW and taking a picture with my shirt unbuttoned, man, I haven't gone on enough holidays because of the hard grind. And so that's one of the things that I would like to do. And I come from a background where splurging and properly enjoying yourself is a very difficult thing because growing up with parents who are pastors, a very consistent thing that we always did was sharing with people and living below our full capacity because we were always breaking bread with others. So, till this day and age, though I'm not rich and successful, I've got some pretty amazing skills and things that I own that are very different from what other people have. And I'm very, very, very afraid to show it or take full advantage of it because of that whole conservative thing. So going to holidays, for example, and a baby, ne,
Mm-hmm.
and showing people that I am actually enjoying and living life
Mm-hmm.
is something that feels kind of taboo to me. And that's why I asked, my babe, is that who
Why
I've become? I've
though?
become a conservative guy who I now want to eat ekoneni and not take pictures and share them. Like, what?
No, I think most.
What?
I don't think
Nah.
maybe you've hit that place, right? I think it's one of the.
And I want to be really rich with a lot of money, bro. I'm not just wanting it. I've been working for it and I deserve it. So when I get it, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy a Lambo.
Why would you want to buy a Lambo?
Ah, baby, I want to buy a Lambo.
Yeah, I'm asking you, are you really listening to my questions when I'm asking you? Because it seems like you're not hearing me. I'm asking you, why wouldn't you want to buy a Lambo?
Oh, oh, okay. Hey, yeah. So anyway, baby, let's kind of move here, ne? Because I wanted us to talk on some issues. I guess this video maybe
Been
will
mumbling
what?
kind of a way.
What about
But
it?
I'm saying we've been mumbling, freestyling. I don't know which was the first.
Ah, now we haven't. Now we haven't. Now we
Okay,
haven't. It's a conversation. It's
freestyle conversation.
yeah. It's
Okay.
just a nice, pleasant conversation.